Clayton. I don't have my gloves on.
I know, it's weird.
Because I'm not doing anything.
Like normal.
Do you remember, like a year ago, I bought a salvaged MK7R?
Doesn't ring a bell. Oh wait.
A blue one?
This is the one that like maybe like barfed on the
dyno?
Yeah.
I scattered it. We made like 560 wheel horsepower with it. Yeah. 554, 429. I love it. The torque is staying right down low. We're just making more power. However, pretty sure that was a lot of boost.
That's when we're supposed to go drag racing with.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I was getting at. We did 560, had a problem with the O2 sensor, fixed the problem the next day, Friday, before we were supposed to literally leave that afternoon to go drag racing. I put it back on the, or it was still on the dyno. I wanted to do just 1 or 2 runs to make sure it was good, and it windowed it like really badly. I'm quickly looking. That right there is a piece of ring, and this is outside of the engine. That looks like a piece of piston. That is a piece of piston. So there's a giant hole somewhere in this thing. Obviously I got a huge mess to clean up. I found endless pieces of the block. Endless pieces of the block. Quite a bit of, not sure what that is. Oh, that's piston for sure. So lots of piston and wrist pin, but no connecting rod. So I guess it must still be attached to the crank, and that's why this is all scattered like this, is that just swung around and obliterated the block. I think I saw a piece there, didn't I? Yeah, a piece of piston again.
That's good.
Is this the biggest piece of piston yet? Yeah, probably.
Ooh, there's a lot of pieces in there.
Yeah. It's really scattered. But that's, some good pieces there.
I don't think that's the only spot it came through, though.
Oh, wait.
That's a piece of rod.
That is a piece of the rod. That's the first piece of rod I found. It's bent. You found the rest of the rod?
Yeah. It's out of the back of the block. This is bad.
Oh, yeah. That's where the wrist pin is. There you go. Okay, there's just a bit more piston. Piston skirt. Piston skirt. I wonder if this oil pan can be saved.
Maybe weld.
And
yeah,
it blew itself apart right here. There's the broken rod. You can see it still attached.
Oh yeah.
Bearings are still good. You can see, if you look through, you can see basically the downpipe through the engine. Or coolant lines or something I see there.
Yeah, it's the shifter.
Shifter cable?
It's the shifter cable, yeah. That's through everything. Wow. That's great.
Number 3 is definitely bent.
Number 3 doesn't exist. And we're just saying that number 2 rod is bent. You can see it. I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, but rod number 2 is bent. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to film that, but no. Just trust us. It's bent. And you live over here. Soon there's going to be more of the engine over here than over there.
This here?
Yeah.
That's the angle drive, the differential, or the rear?
I know what that is.
Right. And well, that's it there too. Through the inside of the engine. I think it's done. I think it's done.
No rebuilding this one?
No, this one's done. You're done. So that car had pretty high kilometers on it, and I didn't really care. I got the thing for a really good deal. Clayton will add in a whole bunch of footage from that previously.
Yeah, and if you want to take a look at the videos, we can link them.
Link them above?
Above, yeah.
So the main reason I bought that MK7R was, for those who've been following along, I plan on putting all of the drivetrain and everything in my Mark 1 Rabbit. Used to be the engine that was in there kind of thing. That all evolved to that, making a whole bunch more power. But I want all-wheel drive. I want to try to make all the ABS and everything work in that car. So I bought a Mark 7R as a donor for complete. So I had everything. But we wanted to race it, and we never, ever got a chance to race it. But, Clayton, I picked up basically all kinds of all-wheel drive, a Mark 7R engine, transmission got a hole in it, all-wheel drive, axles, everything. So we got this for a really good deal. I'm going to ask in the comments, what do you think I paid? I got the ECU, full engine and transmission, full rear end, all the axles. ECU, I think, had an APR tune on it. Put in the comments below, what do you think I paid for this? The Mark 7R engines are pretty scarce here in Canada, probably similar in the US. So they come at a pretty price,
Like a premium.
Premium is the best word for that. So with all that said, I think the Mark 7R is going to make a comeback. We stripped the thing. We literally gutted the whole entire car. We took the headliner, we took everything out of it, all carpet.
One seat, that's all was
There was one seat. We were just going to play with it, have some fun, launch it, try to make around 600 horsepower with it. However, that got cut short. But I think we're going to have redemption. So, for those that have been following along for the channel for a while, Mark 7R content, we're going to get back into trying to get my salvaged Mark 7R to the track this year, along with this car, but the Mark 7R will be kind of more for our local track. It's all-wheel drive, so we'll have a little bit easier chance. Our closest track here isn't very suited for this kind of power in a front-wheel drive car. So what are the plans, Clayton, for this?
Race it, not blow it up over there again.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Honestly, this all kind of came about really quickly, so I didn't plan on putting, well, it was kind of on the table, but I wasn't 100% sure I was going to put an engine back in the Mark 7R, because we got other things, other fish to fry, as they say. But the plans are now that we're going to put a built engine back in the car. We did get some help from a few companies originally when we did that. I'll list those all in the comment section below because I don't remember them all right now because it was like a year ago. But we did get a CTS Boss 600 kit. That's what was originally on it. And because I never expected to run that car again, I sold that kit. So if you guys have any suggestions of what turbo we should run on it, again, it will be a built Mark 7R engine. Comment below, tag the companies, maybe somebody's willing to help out. We have pretty much everything else, fueling, intercooler, everything else basically for the setup. However, we are down a turbo now, so we need a turbo. And again, if you guys have any suggestions, things you'd like to see, comment below. We'll see if we can make something happen. One good thing about all this, Clayton, about having complete all-wheel drive and axles and basically a whole transmission, internals, is when we break stuff at the track, as we're going to in that car, we have everything to basically fix it. And this is all out of a 2019, so a 7.5R with way less kilometers than the old one had.
Stuff's way faster.
Is it faster?
Oh yeah, 0.5
okay, well
faster.
Then we're gonna go 0.5 faster.
Perfect.
Okay, as you can see, we've started to already pull off a bunch of the stuff. It was obviously in a wreck, so that's where we got it. It was all in a car that got in a wreck, so we're peeling off all the junk that was busted and cut and everything. I have hoarded a few Mark 7R, Mark 7 GTI engines at this point. I have way too many engines.
A few?
But the Mark 7 stuff we basically have everything to get the car back together, all the pieces and everything that were broken on this from the accident. We have all that. The main thing we're missing from the old engine was
Is
the
the
block.
engine.
It's the block because it had spit everywhere because it has 2 holes in the front and the back of it. And Clayton would have video footage of all that.
Yeah, the oil pan, you know, that took a hit.
Yeah, so this obviously has to come all apart. We have a bunch of stuff to do to it, but I just wanted to bring you guys, you know, for the guys that have Mark 7s, we have some really cool Mark 7 stuff coming, actually, client cars, but stuff where we kind of just don't care as much about what we're doing. This exhaust is going to be out of the hood of that thing. The car's completely gutted. We're going to have some fun with that. So, I don't know what else to say, Clayton. I'm kind
Just
of
finish it. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Keep going. Wrap it up. Like, subscribe. See you in the next video. Dave is speechless and kind of brain dead.
Speechless, yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Appreciate all the support. Bye. No, cut that out. Don't put that. I've talked a lot. I gotta stop, Clayton. Because I don't know what else to say now, so.
I'm just going to keep rolling.
No, pause it.
No.
Pause it.
No.